Whoa, this is heavy. Let's go to 1955, I said. What a great idea, I said. This is awful. Do I really want to go back to 2021? Yeah, that's good.
Hey world, my name is Swoosh and I am a young animator.
Yeah, never mind.
I have a question for you guys. Have you ever traveled?
No.
Growing up, I never really flew anywhere. When it came to traveling, long car rides were more up my alley. The first time I went on a flight was to VidCon 2018, and I would love to sit here and say that my first flight was a great flight. But then I would be lying. So everyone shut up and gather around for a classic infamous Swoosh story time. My dad and I got to the airport around 4 in the morning after a stressful night of me trying to finish a video, which I didn't. So I was tired, stressed, annoyed, wearing Crocs. I probably looked insane. We had to go through all the security they make you go through, which I had never done before, so that was an interesting experience.
What's this?
Why, sir, that's the infamous Swoosh plush, available now on crowdmade.com/infamousswoosh.
I'm a YouTuber. Yeah, no, I could see that.
We got to our boarding station around 4:45, and at this point I was like, hey, I'm pretty hungry. But the only food available to me at the time was jalapeno beef jerky. Jalapeno beef jerky. I know it might sound good, but trust me, it's not. But I was 40 pounds heavier, so I didn't care, and I ate it. We finally got on the plane, and it was actually really cool. I've never experienced taking off before, and surprisingly, everything was going well. After a while, though, hey, Dad, my stomach kinda hurts. Well, there's a bag right there if you need it. Nah, I think I'll be alright.
Is he okay?
Nah, he ate jalapeno beef jerky.
Jalapeno beef jerky. Okay, well, he's dead.
Can you get him like some ginger ale or something?
That won't do any good. I've seen this before. When that jalapeno beef jerky hits his lower intestine, it's over, buddy.
You've seen this before?
11 times, as a matter of fact.
I threw up more than once, and I'm sure the people in front of us were thrilled. The bright side is the connecting flight went a lot smoother, and it was a really big plane, and I had a swell, relaxing time. And I didn't throw up, so that's a plus. Overall, it was an alright first experience, 4 out of 10. The next flight disaster I encountered was coincidentally on my first flight to VidCon 2019. I don't get out much. My dad and I got up super early once more and got to the airport. Unfortunately, they told us our plane was going to be 2 hours late, meaning we would miss our connecting flight. So we had to wait until the next day to go to California. Well, I guess we're setting up camp here, Dad. What? We're going home. What? I thought we were in it for the long haul. I just spent like $50 on a tent setup like 5 minutes ago. So the next morning we woke up early again, and this time we made it to our flight. I thought this time I would be okay, since I didn't eat a bag of jalapeno beef jerky before the flight. Instead, I had a full bag of Takis the day before. Now, and the big difference is, I didn't throw up. And the only reason that I didn't was because to stop myself, I closed my eyes. I didn't move at all. And I listened to the calming voice of Kermit the Frog as he sang Rainbow Connection on repeat for 30 minutes. It was a long 30 minutes.
Someday we'll find it, the Rainbow Connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me.
Hey, you good?
Overall, decent flight. No jalapeno beef jerky remnants.
6 out of 10.
Moving on, I think it's a universal opinion that airports can be stressful. There's tons of people walking around, you have to make it to your flight on time, there's hour-long delays. It's not fun, but it becomes more stressful when you get lost in one. After a very fun VidCon with friends, it was time for me to go home. Unfortunately, my dad and I had to make it to my brother's high school graduation the next morning, so we had an overnight flight. We arrived at the airport at 7 a.m. after getting no sleep on the plane. But for the last week, I was used to the time in California, so it felt like 4 a.m. I was so tired. I could have just slept on the ground right then and there. But people would probably think that I was really weird, and we had a good 2 hours until our flight, so it was kind of pointless. My dad thought our luggage was on the conveyor belt, which was pretty far from where we were dropped off. So he walked over there. And I was crawling behind him. But when we got to the conveyor belt, we couldn't find our luggage. We tried to go back, but the security didn't let us. I don't know why, but to be fair, I don't know how to run an airport. It got even worse when we had to just keep on walking. We passed lines of people waiting to talk to airport workers, angry people yelling at said airport workers, tons of people rushing through the place, and even people sleeping on benches. Hey, you got room for one more? Is he alright?
Hey, you good?
He's just tired. He's just a little sleepy. He just needs a little nap.
Can you guys please leave? It was a lot. At one point, me and my dad went through security, and it kept going off on him because he had metal plates in his shoes. What the? This thing is broken. This thing is broken. Do you want me to take off my belt? Okay, okay, there. Are you kidding me? Okay, I'll take off my... I'm not taking off my pants.
I wanna go home now.
After all that, we actually had to get on a trolley and go all the way around the airport to get to our flight. After a whole hour of walking, we finally got to our destination. To find out our luggage was delivered on the next flight for us. So we did all that for nothing.
I think so.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Here, hold this. And that's exactly what I did. I fell asleep on the ground. The guy on the bench didn't welcome me, so I did the next best thing. The dirty, disgusting ground. Not my proudest moment, but whatever. I got what I wanted, sleep. Long story short, we flew back home, went to my brother's graduation, and I slept the whole time. It was pretty great. Anyways, traveling is alright. I don't really like it that much, so hopefully humans invent some sort of better travel that doesn't require me to sleep on an airport floor again.
Except time travel.